the North Carolina Motor Speedway in the month of March. He should. He's bagged over $400,000 in the past 2 Goodwrench 500 races. To Kyle, the Rock is more than just another stop on the NASCAR Winston Cup Tour.
Well, I think it means a lot just because it's just right down the road from where I live, for no other reason. But, you know, I've been here and watched my father win 10 or 11 times. And, you know, then we've been on a streak here lately, and we've been able to come down here and win. And, you know, I think it means a lot to this team, the Stabco Racing and to me personally. But, you know, it's just a place that we feel like we can go back to, and it'll take care of us. It's not going to be too mean to us, so we like coming here.
Today, the heir to the King's throne could reap another $240,000 because Prince Kyle is again on the pole. T&N Motorsports proudly presents, live from the North Carolina Motor Speedway, the Goodwrench 500. You can bet that Chris Petty is one proud papa. From his 29th starting position, the man who has won so often here knows that his oldest child may well be creating a dynasty of his own. Hello, everyone. I'm Steve Evans, and welcome to the most glorious day for racing anyone can ever remember here at Rockingham. The weather is just perfect. Now, Kyle Petty has so dominated this race, a lot of people actually expect him to win. And, Kyle, you do have a shot for the 3rd time in a row at breaking the bank.
Yeah, we're going to give it a shot. You know, this Millie Yellow Pontiac's been running good since we unloaded it. And, you know, John Wilson builds a great motor. Robin Pemberton set it up this time. We've got a new crew chief, so things are a little bit different, but we hope the results are the same.
Now, this is not the same car you ran a year ago.
No, it's not the same car. You know, when Robin came on board with us, we decided we'd shake things up and try to do some different stuff. The other car didn't really fit the templates like we wanted it to, or like NASCAR wanted it to, so we decided to bring this one out. This car was built about the same time, but it hadn't been run as many races, so hopefully it'll work all right.
Have a good and, more importantly, a safe ride.
Thank you, man.
Okay, now his biggest fear has got to be a fleet of very fast Fords, led by the man in the number 11 car, Bill Elliott, outside the front row. Elliott obviously has fit perfectly into the Junior Johnson organization. 2 races this year. He's been in the front row both times. Let's move back just a little bit to my good buddy, Glenn Jarrett.
Well, thanks, Steve. Another one of these fast Fords starts back here in 7th position. That is car number 7, Alan Kulwicki. Alan had a fine 4th place finish at Daytona, and he is a past winner here at Rockingham. But the man that everybody fears on Sunday when these guys buckle up to do battle is starting here in 8th position right beside of Kulwicki, driver of the killer Chevy number 3, the Intimidator, Dale Earnhardt. Dale, it's been since 1987 since you've won a race here at Rockingham. You feel like today might be today?
Well, I hope so. It's been a pretty good week for us. We've been running pretty consistent, qualified pretty good considering. So, you know, we're just looking for a good race, a good clean race. It's got great weather and everything. The fans are ready for it. I think it'll be competitive.
Well, 492 laps around this place. What's the strategy for winning here at Rockingham? Long way to go.
And you got to be here all day. That's the biggest worry on our part is being consistent, be smooth, and try to be here all day, make good pit stops and stuff. You know, Glenn, it's just a long day, and you got to be there at 10. If you're there at 10 and got the car in shape, I think you have a shot at winning.
Well, you can bet this guy will have a shot at winning anytime he buckles up. Let's go back up pit road to Steve Evans.
Glenn and I will be back in just a few minutes to talk to some more drivers here on the grid. But right now, let's go topside to our master racecaster, Mike Joy.
Thank you, Steve, and hello, everyone. And yes, there's more pressure than ever on these teams from Detroit auto manufacturers to win on the one circuit where U.S. car makes still dominate. Ford has posted a $50,000 bonus if a Thunderbird wins today's or any other of the Winston Cup races. Now, that's twice as much as the racetrack will pay today's winner. General Motors, meanwhile, has regrouped all of its motorsports efforts under one umbrella. That's meant good things for all the Chevrolet teams in the NASCAR garage, slim pickings for Pontiac, and even less for Oldsmobile, and Buick is out. As for NASCAR, the sanctioning body has taken many steps lately to ensure a level playing field. For more on that, let's join the experts that'll call today's race with me, Neil Bonnet and Buddy Baker.
Thanks,
Neil?
Mike. We're down here in the garage area, and all these templates that you're looking at right now are the ones that are supposed to fit these Winston Cup cars. And believe me, they fit now. Jerry Nelson's the new cop on the block, and these things are fitting or they don't race, do they?
Well, that's right, Neil. You know, we worked real hard over the winter to get all the crew chiefs to understand what we were after. Then down at Daytona, we got the message one more time. But here at Rockingham, everything's working real smooth.
Seems like everybody in the garage is content with it. Let's see what the rest of the crew chiefs think about this.
I'm down here with Steve Mill, crew chief for Mark Martin. Everybody around the country is wanting to know one thing. Hey, here it's really tough to get through technical inspection this year with the templates and everything. Could you elaborate on it and tell us a little bit about it?
Well, it's a little bit tougher this year, buddy, based on the fact that the tolerance that they're allowing you to miss the template by is down to nothing. Last year, you could miss the template by 1/8, 1/4, 3/8 of an inch. It was kind of a subjective thing. Now it's like a go or no-go gauge. You either fit the template or you don't. And based on that, I think it's a whole lot fairer for everybody else. You know, there's not a missing by a little bit or you got to fit or maybe doesn't have to quite fit. But when you got to fit, you know everybody's right and you're real confident that NASCAR's doing the best job they can and keeping a level playing field and the competition real even.
Yeah, you can bet on that. Now back to Mike Joy.
Well, will it be Chevrolet or Ford today in the battle of the Detroit nameplates in the Goodwrench 500? TNN Motorsports exclusive live coverage of the NASCAR Winston Cup Goodwrench 500 is brought to you by Haviland Formula 3 Motor Oil. Add more life to your car. By Miller Genuine Draft, cold filtered for real draft taste, so get out of the old, get into the cold. By Mr. Goodwrench and your participating GM dealers, keeping quality on the road. And by Goodyear, the unanimous choice of every NASCAR Winston Cup team. In Kyle Petty's pit, they're getting ready. Their man has a chance to start from the pole today and win in excess of $200,000. Stay with us for all the excitement of the Goodwrench 500.